We're going to continue to talk about kids and mental health. Joining us now is Jennifer Distefano, a licensed mental health counselor currently working with Catholic school students in the Brooklyn Diocese. Welcome, Jennifer. Thanks for joining us. Let's get right into it. Can you walk us through some of the work you're doing with students right now? And also, what's the most common struggle that you're helping students navigate? Obviously, we're on the heels of a tumultuous few years for kids.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thanks, Dan, for having me. I'm really excited to be here, as this is something that is important to discuss. So things that we're seeing. Well, first, what I want to highlight is how we're seeing communities closer than ever, really utilizing resources within the school settings, whether it's administrators, counselors, teachers. We're also noticing that within the communities that there's a sense of awareness or more of a sensitivity to the needs of all students. Within the classroom setting, if we walk on into the classroom and see how that's like, there's an adjustment to the classroom setting. We're more than halfway through the school year, so things have definitely improved. However, if we think about it, during the COVID times, we were used to that one-on-one ratio. The student is by themselves with mom in the living room. Their classroom is in the living room, whether it was mom or grandpa, and they were used to that one-on-one setting. Although they did have some sort of remote device, they still were used to one-on-one. Now it's a very different setting in a classroom. It's now 20 kids, 25 kids, 28 kids, and there might be a teacher and a teacher's assistant, but it's a big jump, from the times of COVID. Simple things that we grew up doing, raising our hand, staying in your seat. That's a struggle for a lot of students. When it comes to social interactions. We're also seeing how there's a lack of awareness on personal behaviors and the ways that it's impacting social relationships. Social skills are underdeveloped today. We need to remember how, there hasn't really been much social interaction for about 2.5 years. So that's been a struggle.
Now, I know you're working with a lot of younger students in the diocese. How does the age of students change your approach to what you're doing?
Yeah. So, I think it's fair for me to say, when it comes to the elementary school age level, we're seeing anxiety in itself comes in all different shapes, sizes, and forms. So it all depends on the individual, what's happening for them, what symptoms are we seeing. So there's a lot of school refusal or separation anxiety. And what that may look like is, the child may have a great morning at home. They get in the car, they, are on their way to school. And as soon as they see the school building, all of a sudden there's crying or I'm sick, I don't feel well, and they are refusing to want to go into the school buildings. There's a lot of physical manifestations that we're seeing. And the best way to describe a physical manifestation is to think about what it feels like for you when you're sick. If you have a stomach virus, what's going on for you? You have a stomach ache, you have pains, you're in the bathroom, or, all the things. And that is what's going on for a child, and they truly believe it. And those are feelings that they have that are preventing them from wanting to go into the school building.
Just about 20 seconds left, Jennifer, but let's help parents. Is there anything they can do, especially to help kids through a mental health struggle?
Yeah, so you want to reach out and collaborate with the schools. We work for the Diocese of Brooklyn and Queens. I work for the program for the development of human potential, which we provide services, individual counseling, parent resources such as See You Later Alligator, which is a workshop that we offer. So definitely reach out to the schools, the principals. We are here to help. We are in the schools, and we want to be able to provide you with the services and supports, whether it's in school or outside.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate the insight. We'll have more on State of Our Schools coming up.